What's going on, Lead Gen Beast? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. I want to share with you 6 different ways that you can use QR codes to generate leads, book more appointments, close more sales, etc. There's 1,000 different ways that you could use it, but these are just 6 ways I wanted to start with. So it's by no means an exhaustive list, and of course we're going to be using HighLevel. And I don't know how new the feature is, but I'm just now starting to use it, and it's freaking awesome. It's very easy to use. And it's a great way to get more people into your funnel to make people go to progress people throughout your funnel as well. So I want to show you some specific ways that I'm going to be using it in my business. All right, so let's get into it. My only ask, guys, as usual, just hit that like button for me if you find the video helpful. And if you don't have HighLevel yet, I will have a 30-day free trial. Comes with a HighLevel bootcamp as well, so you get a really good start with it. I will have that in the description, and I might even have a QR code on the video. We'll see, because that's one of the ways that we can use QR codes to generate more leads for our business. So let's rock and roll. Let me go ahead and share my screen. The first thing that we need to do is actually create the QR code. Very easy to do. This basically replaces Bitly, I guess. Not in all cases. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I don't think HighLevel has like a URL shortener that also tracks link clicks and stuff like that. I don't think they have that yet. But the reason I said that is because I used to use Bitly for my QR codes as well. Don't have to do that now because it's inside of HighLevel, which is awesome. HighLevel is just really good at giving us everything that we need to market our business. All right, so to create the QR codes, first we're going to go to Sites, and then right over here, QR codes. Actually, before we do that, we need to get the URL of the page that we want to send people to with the QR codes. So this just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. It also depends on where you're using it. So for example, one of the first ways that I have for using QR codes is your business card. So if you do in-person networking and you're handing out business cards on a regular basis, you could put a QR code maybe on the back or front, whatever. I'm probably going to put it on the back of mine. I'll show you how I'm using it on my business cards here in a minute. But maybe that goes to a masterclass, a lead magnet, your appointment calendar, whatever, right? So the good thing is you're not limited to how many QR codes you can make. So depending on the marketing that you're doing, it might change the URL that you send people to. So for now, let's go into my infinite banking funnel here. So that's another thing, guys. I'm setting this up, like using this right now for primarily my Millennial Wealth Creator business. That's another YouTube channel that I started. So if you guys want to follow the wealth building side of my journey as an agency owner, I'll link that down below. Again, it's Millennial Wealth Creator, and I'm basically just sharing how I'm using infinite banking in my life, private money lending, real estate investing. I'm about to potentially get my first rental property here very soon. So if you guys want to follow that journey, make sure you check it out. So in this case, maybe I want to generate leads for my infinite banking masterclass, right? It tends to be a really good lead magnet when I'm talking about infinite banking with people, right? All right, so I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to click on the QR codes over here. Now I already created this. So you know what? We'll just create it from scratch. Okay. All right. So we're going to click on create QR code. And we're just going to give it a name. So I'm just going to do IBC Masterclass opt-in. And you do want to make sure you're naming it correctly because you're probably going to use a lot of QR codes and you want to stay organized just in case you have to edit them later on. So we're going to click on the website. But what's really cool is you can also send people to a review link, which is another way to use this. It's not really necessarily for generating leads, but if you want to build up your Google reviews or Facebook page or Facebook business page reviews, whatever, then you can send people to a review link as well. But I'm going to do website for now. All right, we're going to click next. We're going to paste in the URL. Next. And then from here, we get to customize it. Don't overcomplicate. I wouldn't overcomplicate this, guys. I mean, maybe change the background colors a little bit to make that pop a bit more. But, you know, you could do the dots color, marker, border, right? So this, like all the dots there, I'm just going to keep it black for now. But I mean, you can get pretty creative with this. And then the shape and form, you can mess around with this. Again, I'm just going to keep it pretty simple, but you know, we can mess around with all different kinds of things here. It's pretty neat. All right. Let's see. Let's see. You can add your logo as well. I'm not going to add mine. Well, I guess we can. Let me just add it really quick. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Oh, that is cool. I like that. You put your logo right in the middle. I'm going to say go ahead and do that. I think that's pretty neat, actually. So, all right, you upload your logo there. Page backgrounds. Let's see what this looks like. There you go. If you want to make it look a little more nifty, I'm just gonna leave it right now. All right, let's go ahead and save. So we have it, and then we can actually download our QR code. It's literally that simple. It's really easy to create QR codes. So once we download it, it downloads as a PNG file, and now we can input it into basically whatever we want. So one of the first ways that I'm going to be using this is books and ebooks. So I'm actually writing a book sharing my infinite banking journey and how I'm using infinite banking in my life right now. So I'll show you that. And this is just a rough draft. I'm still writing it. It's very unorganized, right? But throughout the book, and I was inspired by this because, well, I mean, I've seen this multiple times, but I guess it just reminded me of it the other day. I'm reading a book somewhat about infinite banking, and he has multiple QR codes throughout the book, like inside the book. And I'm reading it on Amazon Kindle. And there's multiple QR codes throughout the book for various different resources that you can get. I think that's just absolutely brilliant. And you send people to a landing page, education page. Maybe it's a video as well. You know, you guys know me. I do a ton of YouTube videos. So like right here in this example, eliminate lost opportunity cost. So I'm talking about that specifically. And I've done a video on that, about that on my Millennial Wealth Creator channel. So what I'm doing here is when they're reading the book, if they want additional information, if they want a more detailed breakdown of what I'm talking about, I can link, I already have the link here to the video. Okay, so I link it, but I can also put a QR code and I could say, hey, scan the QR code for a video breakdown about how this works. And I could send them to my YouTube video, or I could put the YouTube video on a funnel page, send them to that funnel page. That way I have multiple calls to action, all that stuff. I can do it either way. But my point is, you can sprinkle these, sprinkle these QR codes throughout your books and ebooks, right? And literally all I have to do is, let's say I want to insert it right here. So I'm going to insert an image, upload from computer. I'm going to grab that QR code and boom, there it is. Now, hopefully I can resize this. There we go. There we go. Make it a little easier to read. We don't want it too big. All right. And then, once my book is done, I can download it as a Word doc or a PDF, whatever. Right. And now I have a QR code that links out. In this case, it's to my masterclass, but I can come back in and create a QR code. All right. Maybe I put opportunity cost YouTube video. Right. And then, I'm not going to grab the link right now. I don't want to waste your guys' time, but you get the point. I'll paste the URL to the video right here, and now it opens up my YouTube videos. And now, not only does that potentially generate more leads, now I'm getting I'm sending more traffic to my content as well. I guess that could be another way in and of itself for using QR codes, is sending people to your content. Which is going to help generate leads. But also, if you're doing YouTube videos, podcasts, if you're doing blogs and articles, the more traffic you get to your content, the more it ranks in the search engines as well. So it's kind of a nice way to send extra traffic to your content too. So that's the first way, kind of first and second way, whatever. All right, business cards. Let's pull up Canva. I absolutely love Canva, guys. This thing is just freaking awesome. There's just like so many things you can create here. You can create logos, presentations, YouTube thumbnails, social media posts, presentations. I already said that. Whatever. Postcards, business cards. It's all there. So let me find my business card that I'm designing right now. Don't judge me. I'm not done with this. Okay. So and then basically what I'm going to do is, once it's done, I'm going to download it, put it into Vistaprint, and order up 500 business cards, whatever. All right. So here we go. I can, and of course, let's see over here on the back. So I'm going back and forth on this, on how I want to do it. This is just how I'm learning to put together a business card at the moment. But this was really good. I learned this. If you guys haven't checked out the YouTube channel, One Referral Away, I would definitely recommend it. It's really, really good about networking and just building a massive referral network. And so he lists out like different ways, different things that people would say that would indicate they're a good referral for me, right? But let's say I also want to, so this is on the back of the business card. Let's say I will also want to offer my masterclass free. Let's do a specific call to action here. Scan the QR code to get my free infinite, can't spell it, infinite banking masterclass. All right, cool. And then maybe just, make that pop a little bit more. Right, give it a little outline. There we go. All right, now we're going to upload the QR code. So upload, boom, we bring that on, and I can remove the background. I don't think that will actually. Yeah, okay, yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Very good. And actually, we're gonna make this a little bigger. All right, and there we go. So now I have a QR code. So not only do I have my my website and stuff, but maybe somebody at the networking meeting is sitting there holding my business card. I've got a free infinite banking masterclass. We just did a training on it. We just had a really good conversation about it, and they just scanned the QR code really quick, and I've got a lead in my pipeline now. That's awesome. I just freaking love that. So if you are doing business cards, if you're doing networking on a regular basis, highly recommends at least considering putting a QR code on your business card somewhere. That is awesome. All right, next, let's do postcards, guys. Now, I have done a training. How do I get back to the homepage? Used to just open up in a new tab when I would design something, but they've changed it. Now, I've done an entire training on how to send out postcards from HighLevel, connecting it to Mailbox Power. I will link that down below, guys. It is an incredibly powerful strategy for really helping you close deals. I mean, direct mail, postcards and stuff can be great for generating leads, but you got to send it out to people quite a few times. You have to have a pretty good marketing budget. You also have to have a lot of patience for it. Otherwise, I mean, it can work really good. But what I really like using postcards for right now is for current clients that I'm working with. I like to send out multiple postcards throughout the sales process, right? So I'm staying in communication, and also it's a great way to get additional resources to people as well. So let me show you an example here. Let's do, I'm just going to type in postcard. I'm pretty sure I still have all of my designs for this. Let's see, all my contents. I'll show you one of the ones that, yeah, here we go. So this is one that I designed inside of Canva. I just, custom design, or they have tons of templates that you can customize, guys. But see, I was already doing this, but I was using Bitly for the QR code. So we don't need to use this anymore. All right. And I put the link here too, in case they don't want to use the QR code. But so I'm redoing it. I currently have like an infinite banking university. I'm going to rename it and just completely redo it. Millennial Wealth Creator University. And so, because it's going to encompass like my entire personal finance wealth building plan, where you create multiple streams of income, you fix your cash flow. Where do you put that? Where it's basically you're saving up money, putting it in your vault is what I call it, and then putting that money to work, right? So it's going to be an entire university on that. So one thing I can do is, as I'm helping somebody set up a policy, and let's say we just put in the application, I can make sure that they get into the university so that they learn how to use the policy and really what we're trying to accomplish with this, and just how it can benefit them. So I can send them a postcard with a QR code. So I can come back here. I can create a QR code. So I already have a link for an opt-in for my university right now. Where did I put it? Community opt-in. Same thing. It's the university too. So I'm going to copy that, put in a QR code. Actually, you know what? I think I'd rather use the client portal, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to use this instead. Because if you think about it, like if I'm helping somebody with an application, they're already a lead in my system. So I don't want to have them opt in for the community again. I'm just going to send them to the community to create an account, and they get access to the university. So we're going to create a QR code. Let's see. I'm going to do university portal. We'll do, and actually I'd be more specific, MWC for Millennial Wealth Creator. All right, send to website next. Okay. There we go. And I wonder, I'll have to test this, but I imagine you could probably use custom values for this right here, for the URL. I'm going to double check with support. You guys can double check too. Pretty sure we can use custom values here, which is great, because if I ever wanted to change this, maybe I want to change this to university.millennialwealthcreator.com, which might be a little bit better. Then I don't have to, find the QR code that, well, I mean, I named it anyways, but you see what I'm saying. Anyways, moving on. All right, let's see. I'm not going to mess with any of this right now. We already know how to customize it. Actually, I'm going to add my logo though. I do think that is really cool. So let's do that right smack in the middle there. All right, and we'll save. And now I can use the automation that I set up in like within HighLevel to automatically send this postcard out. Again, go through that training, guys. It is so freaking cool. It is very, very powerful. And I walk you through step by step how to set it up. But I can automatically send this postcard out to people through HighLevel. Oops, let's upload this one. Okay, and have them opt in and create their client account for the university. Awesome. Just freaking awesome. I love HighLevel, dude. This thing is incredible. Boom, that's it. That's literally all you got to do. So postcards, great way to do it. What else we got? Social media images. So if you're doing social media posts, let's go back to the home page. Now, with social media posts, again, I would still have people, like a lot of times when we're posting on social media, we'll have a call to action, like comment down below a certain keyword or something like that. Maybe it triggers a chat bot, or maybe you manually send direct messages with it. You should be automating that by now. But maybe there's a link that you put in the comments. Sometimes I do that where I'll link to a YouTube video in the comment section. I don't like to post YouTube videos because like on social media, because Facebook doesn't like that. Instagram doesn't like that. Twitter, whatever. They want people to stay on their platform, not go to YouTube, competitor. So I like to put the link to my YouTube video in the comment section, but maybe I also put a QR code to my Infinite Banking Masterclass or a different piece of content, a checklist, something like that, right? So, I mean, literally all we can do here, create a design. We'll just do a Facebook post here in this case. Actually, you know what? Usually I do the size that I use is 1080 by 1080 right here. So Instagram post, because this can be used pretty, what do you call it? Pretty conveniently across all social media, pretty consistently across all social media platforms. So let's do, I don't know. Let's do finance. Yeah, here we go. All right. And then maybe instead of this right here, just what's happening? Why can't I select this? Go. Oh, they're really, are they all individual dots? Oh, well, that's kind of annoying. All right, let's highlight them. Okay, good. All right. So let's say I put my logo up here if I want, and then let's say I just do like a really quick comment about infinite banking. So infinite banking is one of the most powerful ways to accelerate the wealth building process in our lives, which I truly believe that. I really do. And then maybe I put my website, millennialwealthcreator.com. And then let's move this up a little bit because I'm just gonna have a call to a small call to action here. Scan the Scarn. Wow, bro. That's great. Scan the QR code to get my free. I'm just going to do IBC Masterclass. That's the initials for it, I guess you would say. So let's make this a little smaller. All right, but we want it to pop. I always like doing the outline right here, guys. Making the outline black just makes it pop more. Okay, and I already have the Masterclass QR code uploaded. Let's go ahead and remove that background. And now I've got social media posts here with a QR code on it. Pretty cool. All right, so that's another way of doing it. Videos, yes. I'm absolutely going to be doing this in my videos. So we can, I mean, if you're using a video editor, you can instruct them to do it. If you're editing your own videos, I mean, I think everybody should have a YouTube channel, to be honest, or some type of content channel. But if you're making videos really of any kind, even if they're like within your funnel, again, you can have a QR code pop up. Let me just show you an example here. Kind of doing this on the fly here. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. All right, so I'm just going to go into one of my previous videos here. And let's say, let's upload media. I'm going to get the QR code in here. So let's do the Masterclass one. All right, so that's going to upload in. And now let's say, I don't know, maybe in minute 4, I'm talking about infinite banking and how, like, or maybe I do like a call to action really quick. And, I've been talking about infinite banking in my video, and I say, look, guys, we're talking about one specific part of infinite banking here, but I do have a free infinite banking masterclass in the description. I will also have a QR code pop up here for you to scan if you want to get that free masterclass, because you never know where people, like if they're on their mobile phone, if they're on their phone, iPad, computer, you don't know where they're at. So a QR code might be easier for them depending on where they're watching your video, right? So I can now add this to my video. I don't know if I can remove the background. Oh, you know what? I could probably bring this in. I could bring this into Canva, remove the background, and then download it. That's probably what I could do. I don't think it's that big of a deal, though, to be honest. And there's all different kinds. Like, I can add transitions here, right? Oops. And then, I can have some text pop up around it. Again, with the, what do you call it? The call to action, just saying, hey, or the instructions, like just scan the QR code to get the free infinite banking masterclass. And now every time somebody watches my video, I now have an additional call to action on my video that comes up. QR code. I absolutely love it. It's just freaking awesome. And again, you don't even have to do YouTube videos. This could be any video that you're creating within your funnel, your follow-up sequence, whatever. Just do a quick edit on it, just upload it to the video, add it, and then maybe add a little text with it, and you're good to go. What else? Sales presentations as well. And again, there's kind of a combination of the videos as well. So like if you're recording a sales presentation and you have like an evergreen webinar, you could also do this with live sales presentations as well. I have no idea how you guys close your sales, but maybe within your sales presentation, similar to the book, you add these QR codes. So let me show you some of the presentations that I put together here in Canva. Like I said, I use Canva for just about everything. It's freaking awesome. Okay, so this is an example right here. This is actually a good example. So right now I'm putting together a presentation to do a new YouTube video comparing dividend stocks to dividend paying whole life insurance. The reason I'm doing this is, because obviously they're totally different, but Dave Ramsey likes to hate on whole life insurance quite a bit. He really doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. He spreads so much misinformation about it. It's insane. But there was a video where he was comparing whole life, like dividends from stocks compared to dividends to whole life. And I was like, are you serious right now? So I'm putting together a presentation. But maybe in the beginning, I could say, what do I say? Well, actually, just keep it consistent. I could do, like, hey, just so you guys know, I have a free infinite banking masterclass that breaks all of this down in more detail. Here's the QR code. We would add it just like the other stuff here. Where do I go here? Oh, that's right. I got to click inside of it. Uploads. and add the QR code, right? So we've already done that. I'm not going to beat a dead horse here, guys. Hopefully you get the point. I just wanted to give you guys some inspiration, some ideas, different ways to use this awesome feature inside of HighLevel. QR codes can be really, really powerful. I should actually also mention they do have analytics, so we can see exactly how many people are scanning our QR codes. Now, I checked the workflow builder. It doesn't look like there's any actions or triggers or anything for these just yet, but I imagine they're going to be coming very, very soon. And there's going to be some really cool ways to track this, which will lead to very cool automations that we can create. So we'll see. I guess it's kind of tough because if people scan the QR code but don't opt in, they're not technically a lead. So there's not much we can send them. But either way, so we can see exactly how many scans that we've had. It's just good for analytics. So anyways, I hope that helps, guys. If you have any questions, feedback, requests for other high-level tutorials, whatever, drop them down in the comments section below. I hope you guys are crushing it, and I will talk to you in the next one. To your success, Matty Ice is out.